I have a question. What would you do if you lost your wallet in a crowded parking lot and didn't even realize it until a stranger came knocking at your front door? This isn't just a story about luck, it's a story about lessons in kindness and gratitude and always being prepared. Stick around because this is a story you don't want to miss. Hey, dear squad, welcome back to Dear Frugal Life. If you're new here, this is a place where we talk about saving money, paying off debts, and living with intention. Now, today's video was not the video I had planned. I planned on making a video that kind of gave an update about where my debt currently stands. But unfortunately, something happened New Year's Day that completely changed my perspective, and I just had to share it with you. So let's jump into how losing my wallet turned into a lesson about kindness, about gratitude, and about being prepared. It all started earlier when I made a quick trip to Walmart to get a few things. So did my shopping, um, head back to the car, loaded up the car with the groceries, and headed home, completely unaware that I had dropped my wallet in the middle of the parking lot. So fast forward a little bit later, I hear a knock on the front door, which was strange because it was like mad early and I definitely wasn't expecting anyone. So I hesitated a little bit, thinking like, who in the world could this be? Anyway, so I get to the door and I look out and I don't recognize this person, this man who's standing here. Never saw him before, complete stranger. So he says, Denise, um, you dropped your wallet in the parking lot of Walmart and I left it for you at customer service. I was flabbergasted. I had no idea that I didn't even have my wallet. So, of course, after thanking him profusely, hopped back in the car, headed straight to Walmart. As I'm in the car, my mind is thinking about the worst case scenario. My credit cards have been stolen and my ID's in there. I'm going to go through somebody's going to steal my identity. I'm going to have all these charges. But none of that actually happened. And that was because of the kindness of this complete stranger. He went out of his way to make sure I had my wallet, which is something he totally did not have to do. This moment made me realize that there are still good people in the world. It also reminded me how just one little mistake can completely um, change your perspective. This moment reminded me of the good in people. Like there's still some good people in the world. And it was also my first blessing of 2025. As a matter of fact, when I got to Walmart back to customer service, the woman at the counter said, "Oh my goodness." She said, "Yeah, your wallet is here." She said, "Wow, you are so lucky. You got your first New Year's blessing on the very first day of the new year." And it did feel like a true blessing for the new year. It also made me reflect on how a small mistake, such as not checking to make sure I had my wallet, can cause a huge problem. It was a wake up call for me to slow down and make sure that I have everything before I leave. And funny story, I'm a teacher and I always tell my students, please make sure you have everything with you before you leave. This also ties in perfectly to what I want this year to focus on, which is living intentionally and being ready for life's little surprises. because sometimes it's just the little habits that can save you from big headaches. Little habits can save us the most time, money, and stress. So, I want to talk about something new to the channel, and that is I want to talk about something new to the channel, which is Frugal Focus. These segments are going to give you practical tips about saving money, about saving time, managing your resources. Here's today's Frugal Focus tip. Create a designated space where you put all of your essentials, such as your wallet, your keys, your phone, um, and double check to make sure you have everything before you leave a space. It might seem like a small habit, but it can save you big headaches, sometimes even for financial ones, in the long run. This experience also reminded me that being frugal isn't just about saving money. Um, it's about valuing what you have, being intentional with your resources. That's why in upcoming videos, I'll be sharing tips on building an emergency fund, stocking up and making a reserve pantry. Because being prepared is part of living a frugal and a stress-free life. So now, I'd like to hear from you. Have you ever experienced a random act of kindness? Have you lost something valuable and then learned a lesson from it? Please share your thoughts below in the comments. I love to read them, and I'm sure there's other folks in the community who would love to hear your thoughts as well. And if this video connected with you in any way, give it a thumbs up. It'll help more people find the channel. While you're here, check out my first debt confession video. It'll give you some backstory on where this debt journey started. Also, be on the lookout for the video that I was going to make, which kind of gives you an update on where my debt stands now and how I plan to tackle it before it gets too far out of hand. You want to get some simple tips on saving money and paying off debt, consider joining Dear Frugal Life and the Dear Squad. We love to have you. So, as always, stay frugal, stay focused, and let's make 2025 the best frugal year yet. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video. Bye for now. Adios.